Hey everyone, Tony Camilleri here. Super fired up to talk with you on the Super Saturday training about the value of building professional referral relationships. Now, the value of building these relationships is definitely important to building your business. Now, first of all, I want to say, don't look like a nightmare trying to sell a dream. You've heard that before, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that, but listen, we have to dress professional, right? It's different if you're in a different type of business, but in the financial services, you want to have credibility and you want to have that look, right? When you go into the bank, you don't want to deal with someone in a sweatsuit, right? You want someone to be dressed sharp, probably with a tie and all of that. So look at your leaders. All of our leaders dress sharp. You see them on stage, emulate that. Now, social media is a great tool, but it's not for everyone all at the start, right? In the sense that, yes, you want to have a presence. Absolutely, you need to have that in place, and it's a way to build your credibility. But what we're going to talk about is something that is something you can get started on right away, and you can do as much of it as you want, and it doesn't cost you any money. It just costs you time. So social media is going to be a great backup because professionals are going to look at that platform to see you. So you have to have that presence, but it costs money if you want to make those referrals come in fast from that platform. So this is a way to get you started quick without having to spend a lot of money or any money in that matter. Now, building residual referrals. You guys catch that? We love UWE because of the fact that you can build residual income. But how about if you had a referral base that consistently sent you leads over and over and over again? And we're going to give you the steps to do that and show you how that's done. Now, when we talk about professionals, that's a wide ranging, right? That's a wide range of people. But in our business with our products and services, we're specifically looking at people like real estate agents, loan officers, right? In the mortgage industry, tax professionals, financial planners. You can even add auto dealer, the finance managers or car salesmen, right? But typically the finance manager is the one that's going to give you the most because car salesmen deal with, a few people, the finance managers deal with the most, right? Now, the key here, the fortune is in the follow-up. We are in the sales process and in the relationship building with professionals. Absolutely, you have to follow up. And I'm going to prove that to you, right? Coach Kev says women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie, and we're going to be hearing from him in a minute. But these are the statistics, guys, over many, many years. I'm just going to run through them quick, take a screenshot of this. 45% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. That's almost 50%, right? 25% make a second contact and stop. 12% of 3, only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. Now, listen closely to this because I want to set you up for success. And if you know what to expect, then you won't get frustrated, right? And so 2% of sales are made on the first contact, but yet almost 50% of people give up. You're just wasting time, right? We're investing time. That's what we're teaching you here at UWE. 3% on the second, 5% of sales on the third, 10% on the fourth. Here we go, guys. Pay attention. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. So don't get frustrated when you call them 1, 2, or 3 times and they aren't converting or they're not providing you the leads. We know it's right here in front of you. So pay attention. Make sure you understand this. If you follow this, you will be successful and you will never be frustrated in your business. So now I have the pleasure of bringing on this gentleman. I'm super excited because, we put this together, this presentation together. And Coach Kev, Regional Vice President, bring you on. So we can do a quick role play, man. We're going to have some fun, man. Welcome, man, to the Super Saturday training.
Oh, man. Thank you so very much, Tony, man. I'm already getting a lot of nuggets. So I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do it. So we're going to do the ring, ring, and then you just kind of, we'll roll with it. All right. So ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin, this is Tony Camilleri. I know we had connected on Facebook and have been communicating, and I'm glad to have this time to talk. Do you still have a few minutes for a business call?
Yeah, I got a few minutes before my next meeting.
All right. Well, listen, hey, I know you're in real estate. Do you ever run across any renters or deal with leases?
Not really that often.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, I know a lot of real estate agents focus more on the sales, but listen, man, I'm going to share something with you that, if you do, it could really help you out. But let me ask you, do you have someone in your office at your brokerage that does, kind of handles more of the leases or does more of those?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got a guy named Mike Jones.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you know what? Hey, great. I'll take his information and then I'll give Mike a call, and he's going to be happy that you referred me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing a service that helps renters increase their credit score by using their current and past rental history as a trade line on their credit report. It's actually going to report to the bureaus for payments that they've already made and the ones they're making in the future. So as a realtor, you can appreciate the fact that what this is going to do, this could potentially take someone renting today. We get them in the program, and happens within 30 days generally or less. They could turn into a qualified buyer that quickly just because of adding that trade line. So keep that in mind. I mean, if you ever run into those people that are leasing or whatever, that, hey, we might be able to convert them and get you some more sales quickly. Sound fair?
Yeah, sure. That sounds amazing. And I'll make sure I let Mike know that too.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to talking with Mike. Well, listen, I'm curious, Kevin, do you run across people that have credit challenges that, keep them from getting pre-qualified to buy a house?
Man, if I have 10 people, maybe 50% of them have credit challenges.
Man, Kevin, that's something I'm hearing a lot. I mean, I talk to realtors actually all over the country because we can help anyone in all 50 states across the United States. And, this program, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail now, but I'd just like to give you, kind of a little bit about this, and we can talk more because I know you have another meeting you're heading to. But our program, we're a designated 501c3 nonprofit company. We've been in business for 18 years, helping people to improve their credit by helping them clean up all the negative items with the disputing process. But more importantly, we also help them build positive credit history. We have multiple ways we do that. We consult with them to show them how to utilize their credit. And man, we just get great results. It can't happen as fast as 45 to 90 days. Can't promise a time frame, but certainly it definitely works over time for those that are serious. And we get the fastest results in the industry because we dispute everything all at one time. And so it's just a phenomenal value. So just definitely wanted to, share that with you. But let me ask you, do you have any clients that you've denied recently? I know you're running across them, but anybody that you can think of in the last, day or two?
Man, as soon as you just explained it, I instantly thought about this one guy. His name is Jay Williford. Yes. I got 5, but this one guy in particular, I think he'll be ready to go.
Man, well, listen, let me get Jay. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll get his information. We'll go ahead and get that down. And what I'm going to do, Kevin, we have a program. It's a referral source program. And I know as a realtor, you get this all the time. Oh boy, what's the catch? Hey, listen, there's no fees, no cost to you. This isn't one of those deals where, we got to charge you something on the back end. I'm going to set you up right now. You can see here, I'm just going to go into my back office, set you up as a referral source. And all that's going to do is going to send you an email. It's going to give you the login information. And you're now going to be able to track anybody you send to me. So when I get Jay signed up later today, I'm going to shoot you a text. Hey, Kev, he's in. So you'll be able to go into this database from your email and your login, and then you're going to be able to check on Jay, and you'll see that he's there. And then you can just follow up or have your assistant just check in on him every so often, and we'll keep you updated as to what's happening with him. Okay. So that, no cost to you there. And now, you can also enter people because you said you run across a lot of people. So I don't know if you have an assistant or yourself. You could just keep track of those people, and either on a daily basis or weekly basis, go into you could add the lead in your login, and then I'll get them. I'll call them, and then again, I'll let you know. Or depending on how you like to work, you can just shoot me a text. You're a spur of the moment. Hey, Tony, call this guy. Call John. Call Sue. All right, boom. We'll get them taken care of. Or you could email me. However you want to do that, but definitely have the ability in this back office. Does that sound fair?
Yes, this is amazing. And there's no limit to how many people we can add to this?
Absolutely not. So like you said, you're running into so many people. You could literally, like I said, just keep track of them. All your dead files are all these people that didn't get qualified, right? And just add them into this referral link that I'm going to send you.
Cool. This is
cool. So yeah, again, no cost, but I wanted to, before we, end today, because I know, I wanted to get this information to you, and we're definitely going to get Jay helped out later today. But I wanted to let you know, because you don't get mad at me later, we actually are independent agents. So, I'm not a greedy guy. I like to share the wealth, but you can become an agent with our company. My goal is to help you build your real estate business. I want to see you get more sales, convert more of these people, build a pipeline with all these people who are not qualifying, get them qualifying, but you could actually make the money, man. So you could sign them up, send them the link, do the consultation, you're doing it practically anyway, and then make additional income. So would you be interested in hearing more about that now, or would you want to just, work on a referral source basis?
I want to start off now on the referral base. I got my hands full, but that's after looking at this tool, that's definitely something I want to explore down the road.
Awesome. Well, listen, we're going to be in contact. I'm going to definitely be in touch with you. We're going to have great communication because that's a key. We want to make sure that we're taking care of your clients. to make sure they're qualified and you're in a good position. Sound good?
Nice.
All right, man. Well, hey, man, it's been a pleasure talking with you again, Kevin, man. I look forward to building this relationship, and we'll definitely be in touch, and I'll shoot you some information to keep you updated. We have some other great services that I'm going to be talking to you about here more in the future as well. Sound good?
Man, sounds good. I appreciate you.
All right. Hey, well, thanks a lot. All right, Kev. Appreciate you, Kev, Coach. We'll be in touch, and I know we're going to be doing some more on this, more training on this in the future. So appreciate everything you did to help put this all together. All right, guys. So here we go. So setting up the referral source, we did that, right? I'm going to be calling Coach Kev's client later today, Jay, right? I call him. And when I do that, once I enroll him, I'm going to go in because remember, he gave me the lead. I entered it in my website. There's no link to Kevin. So what I have to do is go into my back office. I click customer reports. Then I click referral lead list. And then there's going to be a drop down. I'll find the client. The drop down will have all of my referral sources. I click, Kevin Blake, boom. Now he goes in later. He sees that client in his database so he can kind of check and see what's going on, right? Makes sense. So that's all in your back office. If you have any questions on that, you can always call agent support, guys, because they can walk you through this. Don't call your upline to ask, how do you get to your referral lead list? They're busy. Call. That's what agent support is there for, to help you through those processes. So now let's give you a quick assignment. All right. You're probably saying, well, Tony, I only know a couple realtors or tax professionals. How do I do this on a bigger level? Well, how do we do that? You're just going to copy this very simple text. Hey, do you know a good realtor in your area? You could post that to social media, or you can inbox them, right? You can go into their LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. You can just inbox directly and ask them, do you know a good realtor? Or substitute realtor with, do you know a good tax professional? Do you know a good insurance agent or a financial planner? Or do you know a finance manager at a dealership or a car salesman? Guys, it's really, really simple. If you just copy and paste this post 10 times a night, 15, 20 times a night, you're going to get people that are going to send you. Again, these posts, these inboxes are to anybody. These aren't to other professionals because everybody knows a professional. Does that make sense? So now you're going to go ahead and use that. And then now you're going to go ahead and start that conversation, lead in with the script, the way that we went about it there with Coach Kev. So go for 10 a day. But if you want to go faster, remember what I told you. This doesn't cost you money. You can go ahead and do as many as you want and create as many lead sources as you can. So I'm going to leave you with some bonus nuggets here. Building relationships, it takes time. And so I've got a great success story where I started liking and commenting on this gentleman's post who was a real estate agent. It took me, I eventually went in to his inbox and said, hey, man, I really, love the content you provide. And I see you're doing great things in real estate. I'd love to have a business conversation, share some of the things I'm doing to help realtors and, just see how business is going. Hey, I sent him my number. He sent me his. We connected. I signed him up. It took about a year that I'm going through the process. I signed him up as a real estate agent. He's actually, a partner of mine in my real estate business now as well. So it works, guys. It definitely works. And so on the follow-up thing, I forgot to mention another testimonial. I have a gentleman took 1.5 years to get my first lead. He's a finance manager at a dealership. I got him in 7.5 years later. He's still sending me leads. Now, have there been periods of time when he hasn't sent them to me? Absolutely. But guess what? Fortune's in the follow-up. When I call him, every single time within a week to 2 weeks, I get another lead. So it definitely it pays off. So some other things you can do, get to professional networking events, happy hours, meetup groups. They're starting back up again. And how do you find these? Hey, once you start building a relationship with some realtors, ask them, hey, when's your next event? Call the real estate boards in the area. Find out when they have happy hours. Show up. It's a normal thing. Other vendors come, title companies, inspectors, appraisers, all these different people show up. You network. Now you're the credit expert. You could even, roll that into doing a home buyer seminar where you're the credit expert, right? That's another thing, another topic for another day. But how do you follow up? Use the secured card, right? If you don't lead with Credit My Rent like I do, and you just lead with the credit restoration, then you follow up with that, or the student loan program. Also, guys, follow up with any of the products that are in our protection plan. There's so many of them. You now have so much content to follow up and share value-added services for them and their clients to help get more business, right? So keep following up, keep building those relationships, guys. There's so much value in it. It will pay you dividends. We need those sales to trigger those customer acquisition bonuses, right? So you want those flow of sales on a residual basis. Build as many relationships as you can. It's been a pleasure. See you guys at the top. Enjoy the rest of the training.